This was the most hated Raw after WrestleMania of all time. Let me put it this way. I don't think it was the worst episode of Monday Night Raw ever like a lot of people are saying, but it definitely didn't feel like Raw after WrestleMania. And there's a reason. Apparently a certain Disney villain is back in control. Vince. What the hell? He was changing the script during the show and the roster was pissed. Man, we were so naive to actually believe that Vince McMahon will never return.
He's back and he has an evil plan. Ooh, how do I ruin this show?
It's embarrassing how naive we were. But I'm not gonna lie, I actually really enjoyed what happened between Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes. Like, I gotta admit, it was entertaining, but I'm really worried about the motive right here. What is the point of this? And you know, I'll miss a babyface farmer. Now welcome back to another episode of Greatness of Raw after WrestleMania. Not a lot of greatness. I really enjoyed the first hour and my expectations were really high, but then something went wrong and I was like, Triple H, really? Really? Someone who really, puts a lot of detail into stuff like this? And then you read the news that Vince McMahon is in control. He sold the company and I really didn't think much of it, but apparently he found a way to come back. So the reports are basically saying that he was full in, like he booked the show pretty much. Well, it was fun while it lasted. This episode of Monday Night Raw kicked off with Triple H entering with King of Kings. Man, I miss this. And he basically was here to thank the WWE fans, the roster, the crew, even Stu, and he even addressed the news of WWE being sold. He was here to let us know that WWE will not change. Then and now forever. They ain't going anywhere. We accept that, thank you Triple H, but what about an apology? My man was like, oh, everything is fine guys. And then we hear about Vince McMahon being back. It's not fine. No. Then he acknowledged Roman Reigns. This is evil. This is evil right here. It almost feels like they're making fun of us. And that ending, it was Vince McMahon flipping us off. And Roman Reigns got booed. Man, it wasn't like when he defeated The Undertaker and received like 5 minutes of boos, F you Roman chants and all of that crap. It wasn't like that, but it was still pretty loud. Hollywood, acknowledge me. Cody quickly interrupts and he says today was supposed to be different, but at WrestleMania, the better competitor won. But Cody did acknowledge the fact that Solo Sikoa helped Roman to win, so he asked for one thing, a rematch tonight. Paul Heyman talked to Roman Reigns, and it ain't gonna happen tonight, it ain't gonna happen at a pay-per-view, it ain't gonna happen at SummerSlam, it's not gonna happen. Cody says, well, I essentially got both Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa, both of you already, so let's fight. Paul Heyman makes a tag team match with a big stipulation. Whoever decides, whoever is stupid enough to tag with you, will never get the WWE Championship opportunity against Roman Reigns. All of a sudden, Brock Lesnar's music hits. I popped hard, man. This was such a moment. Cody and Brock Lesnar acting like buds. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the first hour of Raw was really fun in my opinion. Judge me all you want. Cody and Lesnar acting like friends, Brock Lesnar being an absolute sweetheart was just mood. One of the best goddamn things I've ever seen. So it's official. So that was a great segment. But of course, after that segment, then it was just, I would say business as usual, but it was way worse. We got Omos versus Elias for whatever reason. Come on, dude. This is Raw after WrestleMania. I don't want to see that shit on my television. Come on. We all thought Omos is going to benefit from a match against Brock Lesnar. I gotta be honest, man. I don't feel a single thing for Omos right now. Like, at all. So of course Omos takes the W right here, and then we hear from Rey Mysterio. He talked about being inducted into the Hall of Fame, he thanked the WWE Universe, he thanked Bad Bunny, and of course Austin Theory interrupts. This was pretty generic, but I'm pretty excited about the rivalry. So basically Austin Theory brags about defeating John Cena and makes fun of Rey Mysterio for being a bad father. He will add Rey Mysterio to his collection.
The only thing you're going to collect is your teeth. After I hit that 619.
Like, I'm excited about the rivalry, lots of potential. Might as well make Austin Theory the next legend killer, I don't care. Damn, that was forced. What was Austin Theory's motive right here? This was really out of nowhere. So we got Rey Mysterio versus Austin Theory. So I'm not gonna lie, this was actually pretty good. The best match of the night, probably. I was starting to worry that we're not getting any surprises really, but I was still pretty optimistic. Now, of course, Dominic Mysterio interfered and Austin Theory won the match. After the match, Dominic continues the beatdown. He wanted to hit Bad Bunny, but Bad Bunny punches Dominic in the face. Dominic is down. We see Damian Priest, who was Bad Bunny's friend, and Damian Priest attacked Bad Bunny. It's also interesting how they're trying to make this storyline into you can't hit a fan, you know? But Bad Bunny was the first one who threw a punch. Even Damian Priest said that. Can't help but root for a bad guy right here. So obviously at Backlash we are getting Dominic Mysterio and Damian Priest versus Rey Mysterio and Bad Bunny. Okay. I'm fine with it. Not nearly as much as entertaining as Dom vs. Rey, but it's something I can definitely get behind. We see Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Fans chant, "You deserve it." Kevin Owens says, "Yes, we do, but you guys deserve it too." And again, they thanked the fans. And they have a good celebration idea in mind. So they issued an open challenge. The Street Profits accepted the challenge, and we got Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the Street Profits for WWE Undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships. So this was a pretty fun match. Undisputed Tag Team Championship on Raw. I can get behind that. Like I've said, I don't think the show was really that bad, like people are saying. It's one of the lowest rated WWE shows on some website, or I don't even know, don't ask. And it's like, I get it, we're angry, we're pissed that Vince is back, but I think we're overreacting a little bit about the show. Vince being back, we're fine. And of course, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens retained the championships. I can only assume we're getting the Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens at Backlash, right? Like, this story is not over yet. We need that rematch. So this was pretty interesting. Seth Rollins wants to celebrate, and he did. He entered the ring and, you know, listened to people singing his theme song for like 2-3 minutes, I believe, and left. And I've read that he actually came with a microphone, even though I don't remember, and Vince McMahon, I believe, changed it. Bobby Lashley is angry about not being at WrestleMania. This is funny because this is actually real. Mustafa Ali says, "You gotta be more optimistic." He tried to motivate Bobby, and Bobby says, "You're right. I should just find someone to fight, right?" Yeah. So he decides to fight Mustafa Ali. He beats the crap out of the guy, gets him in the ring, the Hurt Lock, and Bobby Lashley wins the match. Oh, and I forgot to mention that before that, backstage he met Bronson Reed, who didn't accept to fight Bobby Lashley. Pretty interesting rivalry. But it's like, Bobby can't lose right now, Bronson can't lose right now, pretty risky. We see Bianca Belair, she praised Asuka, and she had to basically tell the crowd to chant. We see Rhea Ripley, and this was pretty weird. So basically they talked about a future match, how they're going to meet. Are we going to see the championships being merged? Now, I never liked that idea, I hate it, but if it's just a one-time thing for like a year, 2 years, and if Rhea Ripley is the one who ends up winning, I'm not gonna complain. Imagine Rhea Ripley like a Roman Reigns of the women's division. Wouldn't complain about it. We saw Damage Control versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Winners earn a shot at WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez won the match. Oh, and something is happening with Bayley. What the hell is happening in the WWE? The Miz complains about WrestleMania. He had to compete in 3 matches against multiple opponents. He even talked about Shane McMahon and how he beat him so bad he couldn't continue. That's exactly what happened. I remember like it was 2 days ago. No more surprises. And we got a surprise. Matt Riddle. Yay. Thank God it's not Randy. I mean, Riddle is fine, but yeah, this did not feel like Raw after Mania. So Riddle beats up The Miz. Riddle is back. I'm just waiting for Randy now. And then we got the tag team match. Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, and the Bloodline. And before the match even starts, Brock Lesnar betrays Cody Rhodes. So we got a very long beatdown. I believe it was like 7-8 minutes. I could be completely wrong right here. But my man was brutal. And because he was so unforgiving, I'm like, what's the motive right here? Why? What does yes, he won from Cody. What did Cody do? But this was a pretty big beatdown. Like, it definitely makes Brock Lesnar look like a monster again, but some people are pointing out that Brock Lesnar, it seemed like, didn't want to do this, which I guess makes sense because he was having so much fun as a babyface. So I'm just watching this and thinking, what's the motive right here? What WWE are trying to accomplish? I guess the logic answer is Brock versus Cody. Why? Keep Cody busy because he ain't challenging Roman for the championship probably until SummerSlam. Do they have good motives? Do they want Cody to win? If the plan is, and that's the best case scenario, Cody versus Lesnar, dude, don't tell me you don't want to see that match. Like, that's an absolute dream match right here. Cody takes the W. Maybe not in the first match, I don't care, but Cody overcomes Brock Lesnar. Like, that's what people are talking about. Cody didn't struggle enough. Well, he struggled quite a bit on Monday Night Raw. So if Cody beats Lesnar and slowly moves up to Roman Reigns, I can deal with that. I feel like that's fine. Who's facing Roman now though? Jay maybe? Maybe we're being a bit too optimistic right here. I mean, Vince is back. I don't know, man. I mean, Cody Rhodes is certainly not buried. Let's not throw that word around. Like, I really hate saying this, especially in this situation, but I'm gonna be one of these wrestling fans and say, let it play out. Because I have no answers. It's mind-blowing that Cody didn't win a championship. Let's see what happens. So yes, the situation in the WWE is really concerning. Definitely one of the worst Raws after Mania, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Try to predict what's happening with Cody. I'll try to make a video about it. The Great One, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.